Hello everybody and welcome to the 4th season of Sagevivor. I'm so excited to jump into this with you. If you have not checked out the cast reveal video already, definitely check that out before jumping into this video where we're starting the season. Not everybody's confessionals are going to be able to be shown every single episode, so it's mainly going to be going around the storyline of that episode. So like if a specific tribe is going to tribal council, something along those lines, they're going to get a little bit more screen time because they're the ones actually going to tribal and that's what's going to impact the game the most. So to get a good introduction of all the characters, go ahead and go down into the description below and check out the cast reveal video so you're not missing out on anything. Anyways, I am so excited for this season of Sagevivor. The theme is Hogwarts, and so there is 24 cast members and each one of these magical students is going to be able to go throughout Hogwarts throughout the season. So reminder, this is something that's done via Discord. Ferris from Australian Survivor came and gave us a shout out. That was super cool. Very excited to have him, and that was also in the cast reveal video. So, to start off, we did split everybody into 4 tribes based on their houses, sorted based on just like personality questions and that they did in their application, etc. I put all of those questions into a sorting house, a sorting hat kind of thing, and got our 4 tribes of 6. So of course there is the Gryffindors, the Hufflepuffs, the Ravenclaw, and the Slytherin. So here's the cast list real quick to show you kind of where everybody is and where they're sitting. Kind of get used to that from the cast reveal video and to what we're going into today. We're going to just jump in, and the way that this works is mainly just straight confessionals. And so we're going to go into their confessionals, kind of see what they talk about. Then at the end, I'll meet you back here again, and we'll kind of talk about Tribal Council itself, who went home and how the votes went down, and what's coming up in the next episode. This episode's challenge was risk and reward. So the basic premise of this challenge is that each of the tribes has $500 and they can take this $500, and there's a menu, things with like idol pieces. Most of them are covered and so they don't know what they are, but they can spend these in secret. So one of them is individual immunity for the tribal if they go to tribal that night, and so the tribe that ends up with the least amount of money at the very end is going to tribal. They can buy stuff in secret, they don't have to tell anybody, and the count will just magically go down. This is a great challenge for causing a little chaos and getting people to have to kind of suss each other out right from the start. We're going in heavy, we're going in hard. So that's just kind of the basic premise. Let's go ahead and jump into it, and then like I said, we will talk more in a minute.
Hello, Sagevivor. Back with another confessional. Don't mind me. I'm just getting ready for work. I'm literally making this confessional as I'm about to leave off work, which is kind of crazy. So we're in the clock tower, part of the exploration rooms of that is the fucking wizard house of Hogwarts. So in this room, there's myself and Tyson from Gryffindor, Blueberry from Ravenclaw, and like 2 other, V and Memo from the Slytherins. Yay. And Johnny from Hufflepuff. Johnny T. Johnny, whoever his name is. So in these rooms, we get to like do like certain puzzles and score points for like the house or whatever. A puzzle dropped inside this room for 50 points. Unfortunately, I couldn't do the puzzle because I was at work when the fucking puzzle dropped. So I'm like, damn, I can't do a fucking 160-piece puzzle on my goddamn phone while I'm at work. It's just not happening. I'm sorry. It was never gonna happen. Also, let's talk a little bit about the point system. Sorry, I'm still on my words. Let's talk about the point system. So we can earn points for our house, and we get to pick from various advantage menus, right? Here's my thing about that, right? If I grind points for my house just for someone to just come swoop in and steal those points from me just to take something off the advantage menu would be just so would just really make me angry as hell. Because imagine you sitting there doing these puzzles or whatever, and you grinding points for the house. I mean, it's house points, sure, fine, but I will hope that people will have like the common sense and or at least the common decency to be like, hey, this person really scored those points. It will be fucked up if somebody really spent those points I or anyone earned on it, something of the advantage for you. Yes, I guess.
Alright, so this is supposed to be my intro for the spectators. So, I'm not entirely sure how well I'll be doing in the game. I might make it to merge if I'm lucky. It depends on like what the challenges are, where the tribe goes, etc. Yeah. My strategy going into this is to try and be personable enough that people won't vote me out. I don't know. It's a strategy. I'm not gonna try and throw out names too early because I don't want to make myself a target, obviously. I'm more worried about getting voted out for being, like, a non-contributor than I am about for being voted out for being a target. But I'll do my best to try and intentionally put myself out there so that doesn't happen. Yeah, I will be trying my best. My goal is make it to the jury. That might not happen, but we'll try it. We'll see if it happens. Yeah. That's about it. My strategy, it really depends on where the game goes. But overall, I just gonna... Whoa, I didn't mean to bump my mic. I'm just gonna try and see how far I can get by sucking up to the right people, because that's what this game is about sometimes. So yeah.
So we're here again, and immediately I see some people that I already know. One of my vessels has made it to this board. Pixel is here, so hopefully we can work together again, because he had potential before he was. Andy, of course. I love her so much. Wrath. I can already tell that's gonna be something because I kind of ended him early in Traders, but maybe it's water under the bridge and we can work together. And then there's Memo. That's not water under the bridge. That bridge is overflowing. They gone. That's all I gotta say. They gone. Cause they think they're gonna be over here getting me out during Traders. Well, I'm about to be a trader to them and get them out right now. So, yeah. But no one needs to know who I know. So I'm gonna keep it like that.
Okay, so against all odds, apparently my first alliance is with Ruthie, someone I trust a good amount, and Blueberry, someone who, before this video was made, probably would be sitting at like number 5 on my trust. I'm kind of in shock, to be honest. I did not really expect Blueberry and Ruth to be close allies, but it seems that if they're not each other's number ones, they're very high up in each other's trust. Higher up than Andy, who I thought was being a lot more active in DMs than, I guess she's been letting on with me. So that kind of changes the perspective of how I'm looking at things. Because, like, now I think Ruth and Blueberry are going to be controlling this, like, core 3 with me. And now Andy is my side alliance, not Kathy. So in that way, I feel like with her inactivity, there's really no good way to keep Kathy in this game for very long. And I think she's probably going to be the first to go if we go to Tribal Council. The second one is where I'm a little bit concerned because I'm worried that Blueberry's going to go for Andy and I'm going to want to go for AJ. And I'm definitely not going to be able to budge on that. So that will either implode this trio and me and Blueberry will start taking shots at each other, or AJ will leave if we go back to tribal. Regardless, like, this is so confusing now. Like, Blueberry being in my first alliance is like such a like blindside for me, especially because it was his idea. Like, what the fuck? I don't know. You never know what to expect in these games, man.
Hi chat, I want to get this done and over with so that I don't have to think about it and I don't get a strike. But yeah, so I'm gonna do my trust ranking on camera. I'll also type it out to make life easier, but yeah. So at the bottom of my trust ranking is Kathy. She's just kind of been offline, hasn't really talked to me that much. I don't really have an opinion of her. Next would probably be AJ. He seems nice. I just didn't connect with him as much. I'm nothing against AJ. I'm nothing against anybody, I should say. Nobody has made me pissy. Yeah, so I'll put AJ next. Probably just an age gap thing here, even though I have a bigger age gap with Andy than with AJ. Then next would be Andy. Again, nothing against her. She really could have tied with AJ. She's sweet. Nothing against her. Again, just an age gap thing. Next is gonna be Max. We've really connected. We've been talking all day. I legitimately trust him, but I don't necessarily trust him. Yeah, he's somebody I want to keep an eye on in this game, but keep them closer than farther away. Then obviously at the top of my trust ranking is Blueberry. I have played a game before with Blueberry. I talk to Blueberry practically daily. He is the top of my trust rankings. Also, realized I forgot to show this. This is my Smart Spanner. I did a production of Puffs last year, which is a Harry Potter parody play. Yeah, this is my Smart Spanner. I designed it, so at the end of the production, I looked at the director and said, I designed it, I'm taking it. Yeah.
Hello. As many of you guys know, my name's V. My initial strategy going into this is just cause as much chaos as possible. They won't think it's me. How I feel going into this is probably just want people to suffer. Yeah, probably about it. That's pretty much about it, yeah.
Alright, hello there, everyone. This is confessional number 1 for Sagevivor. My girlfriend's obnoxiously eating food next to me. Crazy little stuff. She'll probably be in a lot of my video confessionals because we always hang out together. But anyways, a lot has happened since we last spoke, aka Casterville. That video was cringe. This video is also cringe. I got a nice haircut, a little clean shaven now. Look at myself, a little bit more presentable for you guys. That's not why I did it. Anyways, so I got sorted into Slytherin. That was a very, very interesting tribe to get put into because apparently everyone there is loyal and cunning at the same time. Not sure how I'm exactly...
It makes sense.
No, don't look at me like that and say it makes sense.
It makes sense.
Anyways, so yeah, we got sorted there. We have our boy Memo. That's great because me and him have hosted together in 2 orgs before, so obviously that's just a day 1 lock of an alliance. Unfortunately, I think other people know that, so we're gonna have to keep that on the down low moving forward. Maybe do a little bit of some delusions here and there. I also started talking to Bliss. Bliss is also a lovely human being. We're also twins because we both live here in Florida. We both like Dead by Daylight. We both like Resident Evil. It's literally a match made in heaven in terms of alliances. So we decided we're gonna go ahead and do me, Memo, and Bliss. We made the Bloody Barons. That apparently is a Harry Potter reference. I don't know what the fuck that means because I've never watched Harry Potter. Have you seen Harry Potter?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, see, she hasn't seen it either.
I've seen 1 movie.
Uncultured women over here on
I've
the
seen
left.
1 movie and it wasn't even the first one, so I just jumped into it.
Crazy. That's even worse than what I've, Anyways, yeah, so we have Bloody Barons, and well, the first vote heading into it, it's been interesting. So apparently Memo wasn't active on day 1. I mean, I remember that he kind of had a bad time zone, so he wasn't there for marooning and wasn't there to start the challenge. So people wanted to go after Memo, specifically V. V wanted to go after Memo. Poor V. Once someone takes a shot at the Bloody Barons will strike back. It's like one of those classic Survivor disgusting little, not disgusting. It's just normal. Anyway, so I decided I'm gonna go around. I'm gonna talk to Nicole, talk to Infinity, see if I can make some sort of pitch to keep them around. Nicole bit on it and took the bait. They basically were like talking about a Memo, Wrath, and Nicole alliance, which is great for me because, well, that hides my other alliance, makes me and Memo look more presentable to other people, and also kind of reunites us a little bit. And then Infinity wanted an alliance with Bliss and me, and well, Bliss wants to keep Memo and made that obvious. So now Infinity wants to keep Memo. So now the guy that proposed the Memo vote is on the outside of the tribe, and he's probably going home 5-1. Which is good for us because it keeps our alliance hidden a little bit longer, even though it's going to be kind of obvious, I think. But yeah, that's a lot to talk about, actually. Man, we should have gone into the challenge. That was a fun one. Yeah, the challenge was hilarious. Our tribe decided to spend money, and we had like $200. So I was like, "Fuck you, tribe! I'm gonna do the same thing," and I spent all the money we had left, basically.
Like a typical Slytherin.
Dude, typical Slytherin. Damn, she got me there, guys. Well, as a typical Slytherin would do, I spent all our money. And then, of course, we lost, but I was safe because I bought immunity, so they couldn't do anything about it. And, of course, I just played like I only bought immunity. I was like, well, I only did that. No, guys, I spent all our money. It was me, yeah. Yeah, and I think V knows that it could be me, too. But anyways, yeah, that's it. What a great challenge, great immunity. We got some allies. Also, I'm coming for Pixel and Aaron. Let that be a thing that I talk about later. They're dead-zo to me. They're dead. Anyways, peace out, guys. Say bye. Why are you in the corner like that? Ugh. Anyways, bye, guys. Bye.
Well, the first episode, and we already lost the first challenge. We had this classic Sagevivor auction challenge in which you can buy covered items, and the tribe with the least amount of money goes to tribal after 1 day. By the time I woke up, our balance was already lower than Sage's bank account after paying the winners, so yeah, that really wasn't my fault. I mean, I did buy one item, which was nothing really, and I know that Rat bought the individual immunity, but no idea who spent the rest of our money. Bliss? Maybe. I'm not really sure, but I don't think it really matters right now. We have a really small tribe here, so I was hoping to not go to the first tribal, because I know that people usually see me as an easy target because of my time zone. But like, I was awake till 3 AM yesterday, I was trying to socialize with people, I tried getting to know them, when I didn't really have to stay awake till 3. Well, okay, that was a lie, of course. I know that as an European I have to stay awake till 3, or I won't have a good social game. My social game, even when I wasn't the most active, did save me here. Brett is someone I know from Wonderous Season 6, which I hosted, and I see that we have like 6 players from that season in this cast. So yeah, that's gonna be a problem later on. Other than him, Bliss seems to be the most active on our tribe, which could make her a good shield for me. And she did request an alliance with me and Brett, so I think she is chill with us and I'm chill with her. Nicola and I vibed a lot too, and she can make a good ally moving forward. Who else do we have? Yeah, Infinitigus is also chill, but he's a bit dry. I just sent him this long ass message and he replied with okay. Like, what am I supposed to reply this with? And yeah, what seems to be on V right now, as she wasn't that talkative with the rest, and she tried pushing for me yesterday, so she has to go.
So this is my confessional. I don't really have much to say. It's going, at a good pace for me to catch up right now. I still have to read over the post for the twist because I'm confused, but I'll read over it and I'm sure it'll make sense again. I only read it once when I got home last night, so there's that. And then I'm happy that I'm on Ravenclaw. That or Gryffindor was acceptable. I mean, I like them all, so I would have been fine with anything. Slytherin losing is funny, greedy fuckers. Yeah. I don't know anybody on this cast, so I really am going into this blind and have no preferences. I'm talking to AJ, Ruth, and then 2 other people. I forget. Yeah. I don't remember the 2 other ones, their names, but yeah, everybody seems nice, and I'm having fun. So I think that's that.
All right. So I'm very glad that our team won the challenge. Definitely glad that not a lot was spent. Slytherin spending that much is as Slytherin does, so we're not surprised here. Otherwise, talking with everyone seems really chill. I don't know if I need to send him my trust rankings as text. If I will, then I will definitely do that. But if not, I guess my rankings would be that I think I trust Dex the most. We've talked the most, so I'm super stoked about that. Then it probably follows with, let me see here. I just want to make sure I get the name right because I was going to say their Discord name instead of, you get the idea. Let's see. Okay. I can't even see. Okay, so it'd probably go Dex, Hunter, Pixel, Tyson, yeah, so, Dex, Hunter, Pixel, Tyson, and then AB at the bottom, and I think Aaron's at the bottom for me, just because every time I talk to him, it feels like I'm talking to my FBI agent who's in my phone. Like, they'll ask a question, I'll answer it, and then they'll be like, oh, so it seems like you like this too, and all that stuff. So it feels kind of weird, a little creepy, but, you know, it's a social game about knowing who you're playing with, so I guess I can't knock it. But if a vote were to happen, that's probably where I would try to sway the votes. So yeah, otherwise I feel like I'm in a decent spot with my tribe. I know that I just have to communicate more and be more active with them. Otherwise I think I'm okay for now. Now it's just a matter of moving forward and sculpting my game a little bit more.
Okay guys, so round 1 of Sagevivor. A few quick things. I guess first would be the challenge. It's not something I've quite done in that format, so it was kind of cool. I'm shocked at how little people spent, except for Slytherin. But also kind of impressed that I think we only bought stuff that was on sale, when it was on sale. So that bodes well, I think. I was able to grab a part of the idol, and in the shop it looks like there's a part to grab, so that's good. I might grab that, I don't know. Alright, so now we got the trust rankings. These are kind of messy. 1 through 4 are all over the bloody place. Right now at 5, I'd say we have Dakota. Who's been kind of busy with real life stuff, something about a 21st birthday party or whatever, but he hasn't been around, so at least for me, he's way at the bottom. The rest is kind of a toss-up. So yeah, 1 through 4 is sort of a horizontal trust rankings. I know we put them in order 1 through 4, but yeah, it's kind of a crapshoot, I guess, at this point. I will say though, I think I've gotten the most from Johnny. Not a lot, but yeah. Casper, I think I have second. Mostly because I want to work with him. I know we had played in another org a little while ago, and none of that worked out. Kind of like totally on opposite sides of everything. So kind of excited to maybe try and see if it works. We'll see. And then the other thing I noted, Matthew is at 3, mostly because Dylan I slipped at 4 because I was talking earlier about how I was like trying to guess like where people would get drafted, and he was kind of came off a little bit like a dick about it. But it might just be in my head. I don't know. But yeah, that's it for now. Hopefully we can stay out of tribal again. I'm not sure how long that will last though, because with 24 people, there's gotta be double or triple limbs or joint tribals or something, not just one tribe going to tribal. Unless this thing's gonna get over in like the end of June, which I don't think it will. So, yeah, that's all I got.
Good morning, Sagevivor. I just woke up, but I don't want to worry about this confessional later. So I'm gonna do it real quick. Put this one. Oh, there goes my cat. He wants food. Anyways, tribal went perfectly to plan. V went home, and Wrath stayed. Well, not Wrath, I mean Mimo. Not Wrath. Mimo stayed. And just like how I wanted, I have put myself directly in the middle position of the tribe. But it's not official, but there are seeds planted of me, Mimo, and Nicole being an alliance, and then you have me, Wrath, and Mimo, obviously. So we've got those two groups. This leaves out Infinity, which I'm fine with that. I'm not really close with Infinity, so I could really care less. But yeah, I mean, that's just how things are playing out right now. Casper says hello. Oh. He's a very aggressive boy. Anyways. Alright. Bye, guys.
Okay, I am home now. So, time for my confessional. So, it sucks that we lost tribal. I have no idea who blew all of our money, but God, it wasn't even close compared to the other tribes. It's kind of embarrassing how bad we did, but hopefully we do better going forward, because I hate tribal so much. Now, as far as the people, so I feel like I've connected the best with Blissey and Memo. So Blissey and I, we bonded over, she has an uncle that she's losing right now, and I lost my grandma not that long ago, so we're kind of bonded over like how we talked about like how we dealt with that. And I mean, the grieving process is rough. It's not something that you easily get over. Honestly, you never really fully get over it. You just kind of learn to deal with the pain, unfortunately. I still miss my grandma, but yeah, I told her just, it hurts now, but eventually you'll look at more of the good memories than you will bad memories, and at least she could be there for him. And we also bonded over our love for Snape and our hatred of Dumbledore, which, oh my god, it is so refreshing to find somebody with that opinion. All of my friends are constantly hating on Snape and then defending James Potter, and I'm like, are you kidding me? How can you say Snape is a bully and go against him and say you hate him, and then defend James Potter who bullied Snape? Make that make sense. I don't get it, but thank God I found a kindred spirit in Blissey, and she hates Dumbledore too, which I always have, so Love Blissey. Memo as well. I really like him. Even though he's in a different time zone, I feel like weirdly our internal clocks kind of line up. I have a weird sleep pattern, have for a while. I'm definitely a night owl, not a morning person. I have to get up at 6 a.m. for work, and it's a struggle. Like, I basically chug down Red Bull or Monster to try to stay awake, and even that is a struggle. So, but I've had some really long, really good conversations with Memo, and they're very, very sweet, very kind, and we also both really love Snape too, which is lovely to see. Oh, I feel so at home here. It's so nice, such relief. But yeah, I feel like I'm the closest to those two out of everybody so far. Wrath, though, I also really like. Wrath I actually know not very well, but...
Okay, so no one's played something. Right, let me just shut this door. This is my live reaction. Okay, first vote. Oh god, I'm so stressed. Fuck. V, okay, alright. That's not mine. Okay. Mo, okay, alright. That's to be expected. Okay. Just don't show my V vote, and then I know there's at least one more. Oh god. Oh no. V, that's not mine. V, okay, alright. Worst case, it ties. Shit. Okay. God, it's so stressful. Jesus Christ. Okay. Alright. He's typing. Is he typing up first person? Fifth vote. Alright. Okay. Okay, first person, please. He's typing for a bit. Okay, alright, there we go. Alright. Okay, so it was unanimous. Okay, good. Let me just... Yeah. Alright.
And there you go. As you can tell, Slytherin ended up losing the challenge and then went to Private Council.
Jesus Christ.
Who wanted to bring
Oh my
pain
god,
to
my
all
heart
the
was
other cast
literally
members and
racing.
ended up getting the pain with the first big
Okay, alright, good.
So we got to see a lot of Slytherin during this episode because they ended up going to Tribal Council, but we got a little taste of what's going on in Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, and Ravenclaw. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to smash that like button for us to show your support for the series, and consider subscribing. That really does help me out a lot. It doesn't only help me, but it does help the cast members as well, because the better that Sagevivor does and the more interaction that we can get on this video, if you comment on it, if you share it, all that good stuff, the more interaction that we get, the more that I'm able to kind of provide for the cast members and the production themselves. So it really does help us all out. So if you enjoyed it, please show your support. Thank you guys so much, and we'll see you in the next episode. Be kind.